Hello everyone, myself Dr. Sanjay Khatri. I am your pediatric educator on this Unacademy platform. In today's session, we will discuss 5 images pediatrics in 15 minutes. So today concept is we discuss chest X-ray in CHDs. You are finding so many X-rays are there with some typical appearance. So we will try to find out these X-rays. What are the MCQs in these X-rays? What are the peculiar features of this X-ray? So now the pattern is image-based questions come. Last year JIPPER exam, this X-ray was there. This X-ray was there in the exam. This X-ray. So what this picture shows, you may get in your exam what this X-ray shows, what this X-ray shows, what this X-ray shows. So purpose of this short session to acclimatize with the X-ray in CHD. Now, first exercise your brain. This is the first image. This X-ray. The X-ray suggestive of which of the following CHD? It's TOF, it's TGA, it's TAPVC, or it's PDA. This X-ray, what you are finding, this is the classical X-ray. This is the classical X-ray. You should think for 10 seconds, 15 seconds to get something. What you are seeing? Yeah, you are seeing some globular heart is there, and you can see narrow mediastinum. Narrow mediastinum is there. So what is this? This is TGA. This is TGA. This is egg on side appearance, or egg on string appearance. The shape of the heart, it is like egg on side appearance. You can appreciate this narrow pedicle. The superior mediastinum is narrow. Why? Because antero-posterior relation of the great vessels and TGA, there is a thymus atrophy. No thymus is there. When thymus absent, so we can't find any shadow in the superior mediastinum. So this pedicle is narrow, and due to antero-posterior relation, what happen in normal circulation? LV give origin to aorta, RV give origin to PA, but in TGA vessels are malposed. Aorta from RV, PA from LV. So this antero-posterior relationship of the vessels make pedicle narrow and thymus absent. So it's a narrow pedicle, thymus absent, egg on side appearance. Remain in your mind this X-ray, egg on side appearance. This X-ray, egg on side appearance. It is TGA. It is TGA. Now this second also characteristic. Now see, this second is also X-ray suggestive of which of the following CHD? It's TOF, TGA, TAPVC, PDA. Just concentrate on X-ray. What you are anticipating in this X-ray? Just acclimatize your eyes or brain for this X-ray. What you are anticipating in this X-ray? See. Yeah, you are right. It is TAPVC, total anomalous pulmonary venous connection. How we can interpret this X-ray? Now this is TAPVC. TAPVC X-ray is also known as snowman or figure 8 appearance. Snowman or figure 8 appearance. You can appreciate here. This is figure 8 appearance. This is figure 8. This is figure 8. Or snowman appearance. It is TAPVC. It is classically present in supracardiac TAPVC. TAPVC is of 3 types. When all pulmonary veins unite together and drain into SVC, then into RA, supracardiac. All pulmonary veins unite together, drain into IVC, then into RA, infracardiac. All pulmonary veins unite together and drain into RA, cardiac TAPVC. Yes, supracardiac is most common. But what the make this X-ray appearance? Now see, concentrate on this figure. This is X-ray. Now see what happened. You can appreciate these 4 pulmonary veins. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. These 4 pulmonary veins supposed to drain into LA, but they are not draining into LA. They are not draining into LA. These 4 pulmonary veins unite together and form a channel. This is vertical vein, which drain into innominate vein, then ultimately into SVC and come into RA. So pulmonary veins are not draining into LA. They form a channel which drain into innominate, then into SVC, then into RA. So it's a supracardiac TAPVC. So this is the channel, vertical vein. this is innominate vein, and this is you find dilated SVC, and this is dilated RA, RV, and LV. This is the figure of 8. So what is upper limb is due to vertical vein, innominate vein, SVC, and this is the figure of 8. And snowman appearance for you, it is supracardiac TAPVC. Supra. So acclimatize your eyes and brain. Eyes and brain. The classical picture of supracardiac TAPVC. Snowman appearance or figure of 8. This is egg on side appearance of TGA. Why egg on side? Because narrow pedicle, thymus atrophy, great vessels are anteroposterior. So narrow pedicle, egg on side appearance, TGA, snowman or figure of 8, TAPVC. Why TAPVC? I told you, pulmonary veins not draining into LA. They form a common chamber which drain into innominate, then SVC. So this give a appearance of TAPVC, supracardiac TAPVC. This is X-ray. Okay, now just 10 second, 15 second, always image based question. First concentrate on image. X-ray suggestive of which of the following CHD? Is it TOF, tricuspid atresia, TAPVC, Epstein anomaly? What you are anticipating in this X-ray? Yeah, globular large heart is there. And in heart, this portion, lateral border is RA. This portion is RA. So definitely you can anticipate RA is significantly dilated. This is RA. This is RA, right atrium. Right atrium is significantly dilated, which is responsible for this shape of the heart. Yes, this is known as box shaped heart. It is present in Epstein anomaly. Box shaped heart in Epstein anomaly. What make heart box shaped? See, what is Epstein anomaly? See here. See, this is the mitral wall. This is the mitral wall. And normal tricuspid wall supposed to be here only. But what happened? The tricuspid wall displaced downward or displaced apically towards the apex. So it, instead of attaching here, it attached lower down here. So this is the septal leaflet of tricuspid wall. If septal leaflet of tricuspid wall displaced apically, displaced downward, so this is the anterior leaflet. So the portion of right atrium above tricuspid wall is RA. So RA is this much, hugely dilated RA. The portion of the right atrium above tricuspid wall is RA. RV is very small. So in Epstein, what happened? There is a dilatation of hugely dilated right atrium. You can understand what happened in tricuspid. Apical displacement of tricuspid wall. Concentrate on tricuspid wall attachment. Its leaflet is not here. Its leaflet is, I will explain it. Its leaflet is not attached here. Its leaflet is not attached here. It's displaced downward. It's displaced apically because this is apex. We know that this septal leaflet of tricuspid wall displaced apically. So this whole portion is RA. When RA is dilated, this picture on X-ray. This is box shaped heart. Box shaped heart present in Epstein anomaly. Box shaped heart present in Epstein anomaly. Present in Epstein anomaly. Okay, why this present? Because there is a RA is hugely dilated. Okay, hugely dilated. Two classical ECG finding in Epstein anomaly. Yes, yes, anybody? Yes, you are right. WPW syndrome and associated with Himalayan P wave. Himalayan P wave. WPW syndrome and associated with Himalayan P wave. Now concentrate on this fourth image. X-ray suggestive of which of the following CHD? It's TOF, tricuspid atresia, TAPVC, Epstein. So what? Just see what we are looking in this X-ray. Heart is not enlarged, but something what we are seeing, this apex is lifted up. Normally what happen? Normally apex is like this only. It rests on the diaphragm. This is the apex, but here apex is lifted up. This pulmonary base concave. Pulmonary base concave. Apex is lifted up. So this is the appearance of boot shaped heart, boot shaped heart. So boot shaped heart present in tetralogy of Fallot. Why? Because it's a RV type of apex. You can feel apex is upturned, apex is upturned, pulmonary bay, concave. So this is oligemic lung fields. So all these suggestive of boot shaped heart. So I am repeating: egg on side appearance, TG. Snowman or figure of 8, supracardiac TAPVC. Box shaped heart, Epstein anomaly. Boot shaped heart, TOF. Okay, boot shaped heart. These all CHDs I cover nicely in my approach to synoptic CHD class. Okay, if possible, join me there. Okay, but this is the classical X-ray. This is the classical X-ray. TGA, TAPVC, TOF, Epstein anomaly. Okay, now this is become tougher for MBBS students, but yeah, this class may be helpful for DNB and even PG students. Okay, but now as pattern of questions are become tougher and tougher, so you should, in pediatrics you should prepare for every questions. Okay, X-ray suggestive of which of the following CHD? It's a Lutem-Baker syndrome, it's a tricuspid atresia, Scimitar syndrome, or Epstein. So it's not Epstein, because Epstein X-ray we already saw. Lutem-Baker also we find a dilated heart. Lutem-Baker is ASD with rheumatic mitral wall involvement, rheumatic MS with ASD, Lutem-Baker syndrome. It can't be tricuspid atresia, because tricuspid atresia LV is the predominant ventricle. So what things we are seeing in this? Heart is just shifting little bit towards the right side. You can notice this point. This point is very important. And arrow is indicating you. You can find some channel is there. Something is there. Some channel is there. See, I am erase this. Then you will be better when we know something, then where I is better interpreted the thing. You can see this is some channel is this, see this channel is some channel is seeing here. This is, you can see some channel is seeing there. Heart shifted slightly towards right side, some channel is there. Heart shifted slightly towards right side. It is Scimitar syndrome. It is Scimitar syndrome. See why we called it scimitar. This is channel is shape of scimitar. Turkish sword is there. Turkish sword is there. This is scimitar syndrome. If you find a channel, so what is scimitar syndrome? What is scimitar syndrome? Now see here. Concentrate on this. Left-sided pulmonary vein draining into LA. SVC and IVC draining into RA. Right side pulmonary vein also supposed to be drained into LA. But what happened here? Right sided pulmonary veins drain anomalously. Anomalous right pulmonary vein drainage into IVC. Right sided pulmonary vein drain into IVC. This is scimitar syndrome. Right sided pulmonary vein, it's a partial, it's a not total anomalous pulmonary venous connection, it's a partial anomalous pulmonary venous connection. You can anticipate right side, left side pulmonary vein is okay, they drain into LA, but right side pulmonary veins are anomalous, they drain into IVC, they drain into IVC, scimitar syndrome. And this right sided pulmonary vein going and drain into IVC, this form a channel. See here, so this form a channel, right sided pulmonary vein draining into IVC, this form a channel. This is scimitar syndrome. This is scimitar syndrome. So these 5 are the classic. There are many more about coarctation and pulmonary hypertension, hyperemic lung fields, oligemic lung fields. In my subsequent classes, definitely I come with those. What are the classical X-rays of those? But these 5 are classical X-ray in CHD. Agon site, TGA. Snowman figure of 8, TAPVC. Boot shaped heart, TOF. Box shaped heart, Epstein. And Turkish sword, scimitar. Scimitar sign, scimitar syndrome. I hope those are clear to you. Now see, if you want to hear more from me, you can find me. I am taking classes in concise batch course of pediatrics. Batch is already started. My pediatric class in July, August and September. If you want to join, you can join. You can see me there on my pediatric class. This is my Telegram group. You can join me on Telegram group and ask as many questions as you can. I will take few ritual classes in Unacademy. The clinical MCQs every Thursday. Clinical MCQs class on every Thursday. It's a free class for all of you. Anybody can join this class. So I have already covered clinical MCQ on cardiology and neurology. Now in coming classes, I will cover nephrology, hematology, pediatric rheumatology. So if you want to join Unacademy, you can use my code also, Dr. Sanjay Khatri. Now see, there are the free classes on Unacademy. These are free. This gives you a chance to acclimatize with the e-classes, acclimatize yourself with the educator, with the course, whether you like or not like. It's a free session. Okay. So I am there. There are so many free sessions which we are taking. All the faculties are taking regularly. I am taking this 10 p.m. PG 2021 clinical MCQs every Thursday. It's a free class. I already told you I have covered cardiology and neurology. Nephrology is awaiting, hematology is awaiting, neurology is awaiting. So please join this class. Subsequent months, I will definitely take image based questions and throw back previous year questions. These all classes are free. It gives you a chance to have a taste of Unacademy, have acclimatized with the educator and the subject. Okay, the YouTube sessions, we are here, 5 images, 15 minutes. Now, I have already taken class of 5 MCQ in 15 minutes. You can see in the YouTube previous session also. I have taken few classes on syndromes also. So these all are classes free for you. Then once you decided, yeah, of course, you will definitely decided to join Unacademy. Okay, then as you people are more techno savvy, okay, so this is the pattern. How can you subscribe? Whether you want to subscribe for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months based upon your need. So go, if you want, subscribe Unacademy and hear more from me. So ultimate aim, let's crack it. So keep reading. Hope you like the class. Thank you.